You talked about the governor trying to expand his political base, but some would also say that he's also trying to be ingenious. He's talking about bringing in the culture of the people, or taking into cognizance the culture of the people as well, and trying to also bring that to bear on how they are being governed. Do you think that the cultural affiliations of the people have something to do with the Constitution? Is this something that we should be considering at this point in time that we are amending our Constitution?
You see, the fact we must appreciate one point, that these cultural issues, they are not the responsibility of the state governments. We are talking, you should also come out and tell us how much money is budgeted and putting into these organizations. And then what do you have after all these things for the core developmental projects in your state? The government is grossly bloated. These are issues the Constitution should look into. If you are running a business and you have a problem, the best attitude to address that issue is to look at the indices and know how to address them. Nigeria is the only environment where there is no provisions for that kind of drastic input in terms of restructuring. We are just running a bloated government. If you feel that NEPA deserves to be unbundled, you feel that the NITEL and other organizations, what about Nigeria is the capital of mismanagement, and this is a place where the unbundling must start. If you want to unbundle, when people were talking about having a foreign coach, I said, have you ever thought about having a foreign coach in Aso Rock? If you consider that the national team needs a foreign coach who knows how to deal with issues, do you think you don't really, in your innermost heart, do you think you don't need a foreign coach in Aso Rock? I'm just saying this, just by way of having a comic relief. But the point is that if you zero into some of these issues, you find out that these are key issues that must be addressed.
But considering the apathy of of people at the community level, apathy to government at the community level, at the local level, do you think that this is a way to reawaken people's interest in what actually goes on in government around them, especially at the local level?
At the local level, it is wrong for you to talk about creating a platform that will also be a drain. If it's planning to create a platform that will be an index of awareness, that is 100% welcome. I think we should concentrate more on issues that are bothering us. But this is an environment where there are always no-go areas. And some of these issues, nobody expects you to talk about them. The constitutional review you are talking about would definitely not have the moral strength, the political will to drive through some of these programs. These are issues that must be radically addressed. If anybody wants to save Nigeria, this is the time to look at some of those things. But the point we are making is that people are more interested in what they can get. Of course, today that looting is no longer a cosmetic crime. It becomes a crime when the person is not from your area. In some areas today, where if there is an incident of that nature, you find out that the communities will be rejoicing based on what was attracted to them, whether illegally or legally. These are issues that should be curbed. I don't want to see a situation where somebody has been arrested by EFCC and 250 million naira recovered from his account is coming to the court. You see an avalanche of charlatans wearing T-shirts with his pictures boldly printed on them with a musical group.
These are issues with the proceedings of this.
These are the issues that must be. You have to educate the people. There must be an overhauling of the mindset and the psychology of the average Nigerian towards this issue. We must appreciate the fact that black is black, white is white, so that when we see something going back, we criticize it and say no. But the problem is that there is maximal compromise, and in an environment like this, it is difficult. Even when you want to drive through some of these issues, you find out that even your greatest supporters will pull back.